Good evening, welcome to game number 2, GosuLeague Season 4, Division 2, and I say game number 2 because this is game number 2. Every team faced each other twice in GosuLeague, and you get a point for each win, and at the end of the season the team with the most points wins. Right now there is 1 point in favor of Moscow 5 and Gamers University, who haven't put up their team profile this game, are on the Radiant side with Moscow 5, this time on the Dire side. We're gonna see what Gamers University is gonna try to do different, because obviously if you were here in the previous game, then you saw that M5, I mean, they basically won the game 5 versus 4. Anti-Mage was farming the entire time, not participating in fights, well, apart from one. And he like in the end there was a team wipe. Sorry, I'm still a bit shocked because it was an amazing team wipe in favor of Moscow 5, obviously, but they managed to get it without even using their anti-mage. But let's jump ourselves into the game straight away, because as you can see, we've already have the draft going on. Betrider again, first pickup for Games University. They are not going to give up on that one. And the bans for the rest were almost the same. I mean, Enchantress, Chen, and Tidehunter again banned out, with the Darkseer this time being in the mix as well. And 5 don't want to give that one away. Let's see which one they are going to pick up for themselves now. If we're going to see a Templar Assassin, or if we're going to see Leshrac. I mean, there's so many heroes. There's Leshrac.
10 seconds.
Naga Siren, if they want to go for a strong dual lane, but, you know. Oh, okay, so they decided to change around their tactic. They decided to switch their, I think they're gonna be switching their tactic around, because last game they were 4+1. Sorry, it's not 6-game Dota, it's 5-man Dota. But 4+1, so 4 people distract the enemy team so that 1 hero can farm. That was the anti-mage. Right now, we see a Nature's Prophet pick up, which kind of indicates, hello, Gamers University, we are going to push your base. And Leshrac is, of course, a good push hero. Nature's Prophet is a good pushing hero. And we're going to see what they're going to be doing with that. Of course, Gamers University get a bit of pressure on them in that regard, in regard to which heroes they're going to pick up. Like they need a bit of counter push. They could go for Rubik again, but to be fair, Rubik didn't really work out all that great in the previous game. But he is an anti-push hero. With that Fate Bolt, that's definitely anti-push. Invoker is a good hero to go for anti-push as well. Enigma might be a good anti-push hero as well, but some pushing hero of himself. They used it in the previous game as well. And we're able to, I have to say, I mean, we saw them pick up a couple of good black holes.
Queen of Pain.
But they weren't enough to make the team be in their favor. I mean, they weren't deciding enough, and the good black holes that there were, like only once were there actually was M5 actually be put in the back foot after that fight. The rest, there was just no damage going through the people that were in the black hole. So we're gonna see if they're gonna do this differently. We have the Venommancer pick up for Gamers University as well, so that's gonna be their support this time, with the Queen of Pain again for M5. And I say again because she of course was in the previous game, and I have to say she was MVP of the previous game. Like, normally it's lame to say like the mid hero was MVP, but I have to say this Queen of Pain was all over the map. At some point it was 10 to something kills, and all 10 kills were either done by Queen of Pain or assisted by Queen of Pain. She had 8 kills for herself, last hit kills that is, and 2 assists. So we're gonna see if we're gonna see the same thing again coming off from M5. If the same person's gonna play that. We have got ourselves an Naga Siren ban, a Rubik ban, as well as a Chaos Knight and a Shadow Shaman, and still the Shadow Demon again from Gamers University. With Moscow 5's turn now for the last turn to ban, and they ban out the anti-mage. They fought it themselves, or they played it themselves in the previous game, and they don't want to play it again, and they don't want to be playing against it. I don't blame them. Windrunner will be picked up by Gamers University, a hero that is great for counter pushing. By the way, Venommancer as well. I mean, with his wards, he is one of the better turtle heroes. Windrunner there as well. So that will be their solo lane, leaving only for Gamers University their carry that's going to be laning together with the Venommancer to be picked up. For M5 lanes wise, I mean, Oh, hello, Jakiro. I like Jakiro games.
Radiant team picked.
Just saying. Jakiro is one of those heroes that, of course, got buffed in that last patch. And with that Ice Path reworked, I mean, he is a very entertaining hero to watch as well. I mean, he's just fun. But yeah, for laning, as far as laning concerned, Queen of Pain will probably be solo middle with the Leshrac. Either it's gonna be a tri lane again with Leshrac, Jakiro, and a carry there, and Nature's Prophet on the side solo lane, or Nature's Prophet is gonna be in the jungle, which could be the case, but we'll see if that's actually gonna be it. And then Leshrac will be on either lane with the Jakiro or on a solo lane, and then Jakiro together with the carry. And I'm actually saying every time that Jakiro is probably going to be a support, and that's I haven't seen it any other way. But to be fair, I would like to see a Jakiro being played as a semi-carry because I think he has that potential. His attack animation is just very good. He can harass. It might not be your typical one, but it's like seeing carry or shaker. It's fun to see as well. We're gonna see Gamers University have, of course, their last pick first, and they have only 15 seconds left to think about that one. As this is already their time and their bonus time, so it's ticking away fast. This is gonna be a Juggernaut, or still, whoa, it's gonna be a Tiny. That is not what I was expecting. They banned the hero out in the previous game, and they pick it up here. And I have to say, I mean, if Tiny gets out of control, I think we've all seen that before, and I think we've all seen that it's not very pretty. For the opponent team, that is. So, yeah. Oh! I just have to share this with you. It doesn't have anything to do with this game right now, but if you haven't seen a Tiny yet that hasn't spec'd anything into Grow, but has got an Aghanims, if you haven't seen that yet, go make it happen, because it is hilarious to see a Tiny walking around like that with a tree. You should definitely check it out. Anyway, jump back into the game. Sorry, yesterday I saw it for the first time, so I was maybe a bit behind on some people, but I was really
Stands ready.
happy with that. Hello, Sven. Carry Sven? Yes, I think it is. I think it is. Oh, this is gonna be a fun game, I hope. It should be a fun game. The heroes itself say fun game. And of course, he's gonna be played as a carry, picked up by Nexus here. So we're gonna see how that's gonna work out. I mean, since the patch, I've seen carry Sven once before, played by EG, and they actually won with that. So I have high hopes. I definitely have high hopes for Moscow 5 here as well. At the same time, Tiny, Bad Rider, there's a lot of disable coming off from Gamers University. With, if you look at the disable from M5, oh, actually, I have to say, it's not bad either. But yeah, fun. Fun. So I do think now that it's going to be a trial lane coming off for M5 with Jakiro and Leshrac and Sven, because they have just that deadly trial lane with the stun from Sven, follow-up stun from Leshrac, and Jakiro, of course, there to also have a stun if they really need it, and Nature's Prophet on the lane. Actually, Nature's Prophet could still be going into the jungle, and then maybe no, Jakiro is support. Leshrac picked up a smoke, looking to be a semi-support also. Nah, we'll see. We'll see how they're gonna do it. But let's first see who's playing what. We're gonna have Solo on the Leshrac here. We're gonna have Cedo playing the Nature's Prophet. He is of course, the solo laner for M5, so maybe still a solo lane for him. We see Nexus playing the Sven, and we see again Salonair on the Queen of Pain, and they are waiting to see someone. Are they gonna be smoking up, or are they gonna be smoking up? And we see a lot of blinks coming out from them, by the way. And they find Treants, they know where their Windrunner is, they try to hide it. Treants are gonna see if they can find Windrunner again. Words being placed and a Windrunner sees them, so she backs up instantly. Okay, so introduced everybody who's playing what for M5. And we're gonna check out Gamers University now. We see Woof again on the solo side lane, this time on the Windrunner. We're gonna see Ace playing the Tiny. This could actually be a solo lane. Harassment coming off. Sentry Ward here. They know they have an Enigma who's gonna be going into the jungle, played by Hayek, or they think they have an Enigma that's going into the jungle. I still have to see what they're gonna do with their lanes, to be fair. Because so far, I mean, People are going towards their lanes. Tiny is now going towards the bottom lane, with Windrunner not going towards the bottom lane anymore. We have crit again on the Bat Rider mid, by the way, and we have cracks on the Venomancer also mid, and these two also mid. This is going to be going into some action, but I think Gamers University are aware of that. Frostbat does latch. Here comes the Venomancer, going to try to latch a Gale. It's going to be going on solo. Dodge for the Splitter, so nobody gets hit by that one, and the Shrek, you will die for sure, with Windrunner picking up the first blood.
First blood.
Nice counter again coming up from Gamers University. They probably knew, or apparently knew what they were expecting. We have actually 2 sentry wards placed here though, so the Enigma, if he was gonna go into the jungle, he is not gonna be a happy Enigma.
I guess I can
And he is going to a different forest then, I think, maybe. We're being placed here by the Radiant. We have indeed Windrunner on the top lane, solo it up versus the Nature's Prophet, so that is the lane up that they were probably both hoping for. With the bottom lane, it's gonna be a tiny Venomancer versus his Fen, as well as a Leshrac, so his follow-up stuns, as well as, of course, this guy being close by, so that's Jakiro coming in. So we're gonna see a very dangerous lane, especially dangerous for the Venomancer. Of course, the stun from the Tiny can come in to try and save life, but yeah, it is a dangerous lane. Just tri lane versus dual lane, and if M5 can get off what they want to, then that's a dead hero. Like one stun with good follow-up stuns, it's very hard to do anything against that one. Level 1 still up on the Venomancer, and level 2 up on the Tiny. We have level 1s here as well though, so that is just fine for now. We have got, of course, the mid lane being the same one again. Last time mid lane was won by Queen of Pain, but I said it then and I will say it now, it was last time, it was very equal based on heroes, and they both feel like, okay, you know what, I'm quite safe, I can get away if I want to, with of course Queen of Pain having a blink, and Bat Rider having a Flame Break if he, sorry, Firefly if he goes for it. But I mean, it can turn around to either side at any given time, depending on how many stacks of sticky napalm are on the cylinder. But yeah, I'm curious to see if that's gonna be first blood lane again. We'll tune into it every once in a while just to make sure that we know what's going on there. We have Bat Rider level 4 and he's 11 for 2 with Queen of Pain level 3, 7 for 2. So Bat Rider already slightly ahead there. We have Tiny now being left alone by the Venomancer, by the way. Venomancer has rotated to the mid lane. Let me see if they're going to be able to do something against that here. We've got 3 stacks on the real Queen of Pain, and the rest, of course, were fake Queen of Pains. Looks like Venomancer is just hanging around there, and this could actually turn into a kill. Flame Break still there, but the blink? No blink. Firefly would have helped him get away, and the blink on level 1 wouldn't have been enough range for him to get back on there, so that is going to be dead. That is, wow. I didn't mean to say dead, but he said that. That's alright. Sven in the meantime, 19 for 6. He is definitely topping the charts of last hits. He's of course up first. The Tiny was 4 for 2, and I have to say, I mean, he is on a tri-lane, or he's versus a tri-lane rather, so he is not going to be getting that much done. Although the thing about Tiny is, when he starts getting really dangerous, oh, Windrunner, what are you doing, girl? Yeah, Windrunner away. Good girl.
Radiant's bottom tower.
But yeah, when the Tiny starts to get dangerous, it's at level 8. If he has his Avalanche as well as his Toss maxed out, he is gonna try to roam around, and he is gonna be trying to get kills. In the meantime, Malefice and Enigma coming out of the jungle. Partial will go down. Zeroid, you will be first blood. Actually, what am I saying? This is the second kill that Windrunner gets. First blood was already happened. Why did I think first blood had not happened yet? Anyway, again, Windrunner picking up the kill. So 2 for 0 now for the Windrunner as well as for Gamers University in total. Okay, Nature's Prophet's got second blooded, but he's gonna TP back into the forest anyway. And we'll push the lane out maybe slightly. Tower in the meantime getting pressured on the bottom lane. We have a Shrek with level 2 Edict. And Liquid Fire, of course, helping out there as well with the tower. And it's gonna be Jakiro that picks it up first. The tower money, that is. Stun from the Tiny. On Tiny hitting. Leshrax on still hitting. Avalanche hits on 2. Courier in the midst of all of this flying away again. But we're gonna have Tiny taking a lot of damage here. And they're just running after it. Does he have Warp Right cooldown for him? He's just trying to get away. Both have boots, so all have boots, so we'll be fine. And no kill here, even though of course they get a tower kill, which is not bad at all. And Tiny gets forced back towards his base. And what I was saying before everything happened is that Tiny, even if he doesn't get a farm, it's not that bad, because as long as he gets levels, he will get to that level 8, and if he is first to trial it, he will get that levels all that much faster, or at least in theory he should be getting that faster, and therefore he should be level 8 faster. He should be extra dangerous faster because of the combination of Avalanche Toss. In the meantime, it's going to be Windrunner that of course has 2 hero kills, but just let's take a look at the last hits. In total, we've got 24 for 8 on her, with the Nature's Prophet being 18 on 10, and he is going to take another Malefice here, as well as right clicks, and he is not going to survive this one. Windrunner again picking up the kill, even though, yeah, partial was not even needed, I feel like. And the push continues here. It's going to be Venomraster that will be going down to Jakiro's Ice Path. And Edict doing some damage here on the Tiny, and will get stunned by the Leshrac, and will go down. Oh, Toss there, and it's Jakiro that gets a double kill. Toss not doing enough damage anymore. Next is on very low HP, though, has to back off. The self gets given to the Jakiro. Everybody gets self. Solo has selves for everyone there. And they're gonna just push down the tower. Nature's Prophet TPing in. In the meantime, Queen of Pain picking up the best right on the mid lane. Sonic Wave being used for that, and the Enigma picks up the regen rune to make sure that Queen of Pain doesn't have that. And it looks like M5 now with this lane, this trail lane working out so good for them. And to be fair, I mean, if you look at which lanes they won and didn't win, so far they have not won the bottom lane, even though on experience-wise, well, level 4 still on the Tiny, so in that sense, definitely not won. Mid lane now also not won, with Queen of Pain picking up a kill there on the Batrider, and top lane, yes, they won that, but that is a Windrunner as well as an Enigma, and Windrunner is of course a nice hero, but she is no carry. It's going to be Tiny that has to do the work. Tiny that has to be getting the gold, has to be getting the levels. And right now he is not getting it all that much. He's back on the bottom lane now that these 2 towers are down. We'll give him some extra space to farm. Lane break. And this tower will probably be the 3rd tower to drop. And there it goes. In the meantime, top lane is going to be Nature's Prophet. Again, it's some problems here. Malefice going off. Tower in some problems as well. He's trying to do what he can. Shackle will land. Power shot, bam, and that is a kill, and that is a dominating Windrunner, because all the 4 kills that have happened on the side of Gamers University are hers. And I think she will be able to pick up the tower here as well, or at least with help of the Enigma. And there she goes, picks up the money. She is doing good. And only now is there going to be support. Jakiro and Sven rotating in, but she's already away. There we go. Ice Path doesn't find anybody. I don't know why she did that. Shrek's done. Killing up the creeps. Making sure that Nexus can get that farm. Taking a lot of damage from those creeps though. 900 gold up on him. He's I mean, I'm actually, yeah, there we go. Net worth. More important now. Look at that. Oh, Malefice going up. They find him and he is trying to get away. Warcry is on there. He's gonna run right into the Enigma. Lands a stun. And that's Queen of Pain blinking in there, and Enigma, he dies. It's gonna be Redrider that's trying to get a kill, still up on the Sven. Flame Break will get the job done with the 4 stacks of sticky napalm on there. Queen of Pain stands in the flame. Firefly doesn't matter though. He is gonna be able to pick up the kill on the Batrider regardless. Double kill for the Queen of Pain. They gave away a kill on the Sven for that one, but I have to say that is still worth it. And nice try from Sven to try to get away from that one regardless. Queen of Pain off to a flying start again already. I mean, 3 kills for her, 0 deaths, and looking good on the net worth now as well, tying up with the Windrunner, who is very high up on there, of course, as well. She is 4 for 0, has got 1 tower down and the tower gold going to herself. And yeah, is definitely doing good. It might be a tower going down here again, though. No, Jakiro and Nature's Prophet actually this time backing off. Invisibility Room bottled up by the Queen of Pain. Let's see if she's gonna find some action with that one. In the meantime, bottom lane has some action going on. Tiny trying to get away from this one. Not gonna get stunned. Toss Avalanche combo, kills off Leshrac, but he will still go down to Nexus on his Sven, using his God Strength for that one. And that is gonna be a 1-for-1 trade. I mean, Tiny was kinda dead already, so good that he still managed to get a kill, at least before he died. Kill charts is even, 6 for 6, but the experience is therefore also even. That was actually not the graph that I wanted to put up on there, but the gold graph, that's the one I was looking for, is gonna be in favor of M5. In the meantime, middle lane is gonna be Queen of Pain invisible. I was wondering why she wasn't dropping any lower, but Queen of Pain is invisible. And still has a Sonic Wave, has got all the mana, so probably doesn't want to do anything just yet. Lands a Sonic Wave, blinks, scream, gets 1 kill, gets a Malefice. Ice Path will lock in the Enigma, and he goes down. Windrunner's power shot though kills off the Queen of Pain. 5 for 0 up on Voof, who was having a way better game than his previous game on the Beastmaster. It looks like the tower will still take some damage here though, but the TP is incoming. We'll make sure that they back away once more. And I have to say, this Tiny, I mean, his combination is almost complete. He actually skilled already one in Grow. Something that you don't see that often. Normally you see Tiny's waiting until they have that level 8, but maybe he just figured he needed that. He needed that. So, yeah. Gonna go for Grow and level 7/6, whichever it was. In the meantime, it's gonna be the Venommancer that's of course doing the job of the warding, not only with his own poison wards, plague wards rather, but also with observer wards. I'm just gonna check out what these people are building so far. Of course, the Windrunner is the most interesting one. Looks like she's going for the normal build still, just going for that 4-staff. Phase boots already complete up on her, just like they are on Tiny, so he's able to chase down people. We have all 5 heroes of Gamers University in the mid lane, and only now do they spread up a bit, knowing that they're not going to be able to force out any fight right now. Batrider, who's died twice, got a kill, has got himself some an urn charge as well as a bottle. Not getting that much, to be fair. Just yet, tower will...
Dire's
Whoa!
middle tower has fallen.
I was gonna say it will be denied, but no. Enigma's Eidolon actually got the last hit. Great job by Enigma there, and I do feel like M5 could have done something against that one. 1800 gold up on the Queen of Pain. Let's see if she's going for a Lincoln's once more, or this time is gonna be trying to go for something else, like maybe, for example, a what's it called? An Aghanim Scepter. Smoke up for L5. And we're gonna see Nature's Prophet going towards a mechanism. We see the Jakiro just going for drums most likely, or just Bracer build, which is, you know, he's playing support, nothing bad about that one. And the Shrek, same story, got himself some mana boots. Haste Rune also up on Queen of Pain, by the way, so that's why she's extra fast. Oh, hello, Windrunner. Ice Path, gonna get it, gonna get it. No, 4-step forward was first. Gale will hit on Stellar, but he backs off again now. Only now gets slowed after the Haste Rune has worn off. It looks like they don't want to chase it, though, apart from the Enigma, who lands a Manifest, but the blink away from the Queen of Pain was there. Macropyre will make sure that they are not gonna chase that, or are they? Crit is. He's looking for a lasso. Gonna get it too. Jakiro, you are so dead right now. That is unbelievable. Queen of Pain blinking in though. Has a Sonic Wave. Used it. Wants to go for a kill. Is not gonna be able to do it. It is still the Nature's Prophet that picks up the Enigma. He is standing in the fire though. Not something that you'd be wanting to do. In the meantime, Tiny managed to go down to the Sven because Sven came in from behind. And it's gonna be Winter that it should be safe as well as the Sven. But F5 coming back here, they have their pushing power, they have Nature's Prophet as well, so Shrek, stun, still gonna land on the Windrunner, 4-staff is on cooldown, Shrek's down there, Flame Break, tries to do what they can, eat it going through, is it gonna be enough, and one more hit needed, and that's indeed a kill, but the Venommancer will pick up the kill from Shrek and in return, and that is M5 on the way out. It's 10 for 12 on the kill charts, and Crit wants to make a change, wants to make it different, but it's just, oh, Flame Break will interrupt the TP. Nice one. That was a blind Flame Break, by the way. I don't think he even saw that he interrupted that TP. Or I say blind, it was actually not blind, because he was flying. I'm gonna drink some water while we follow Crit. Oh, we are not following Crit. There we are following Crit. Alright, thank you. There. We see some strategical drawings on the minimap coming off from Jakiro. Jakiro, where is he? They're all forming together right now, and they have actually smoked up. We have got Sven going for a BKB most likely. No less who will still go through BKB. Oh, they find the Venommancer, Queen of Pain. Stun on Batrider. They find the Batrider first, and Batrider dead. Shrek picking up the last hit with his stun / right click, whichever it was. And you see that he tried to use his Firefly, but you know, he didn't get away. He wasn't able to be getting away. In the meantime, that will probably give M5 the advantage to take down this guy here. And Roshan will be the target and the prize for killing off the Batrider in that fashion. Of course, Batrider, with Batrider down, they cannot really do anything about it, and Batrider can buy back, but he doesn't really want to do that because he's so close towards his Blink Dagger, and that's probably what he wants to be going for. Mechanism completed up on the Nature's Prophet with Queen of Pain picking up an ultimate orb, so maybe still going for a Lincoln's there, just to not get lassoed perhaps. If you were wondering what that was of course the cast point thingy from Leshrac, which he now has for the edict. It makes him look like he's gonna fly if you just start it and cancel it all the time. It's pretty funny, but yeah, he's of course too heavy to be taking off, lift off. Mechanism almost complete on the Enigma as well. Just needs 400 gold, so both teams having that one soon. As in, one has it and one has it soon. And yeah, Batrider, we see him building towards his Blink Dagger. And he almost has it, so he's going to be happy with that one. As Windrunner has now completed her 4 staff. Has dropped a bit on the net worth as in comparison to the people of M5. And we actually see M5 Sven also picking up on there. Sven, who has picked up his Mithra Hammer, only needs 300 more gold to be getting that BKB, and is gonna find the Seedoy on the Nature's Prophet, but the Shackle didn't hit, and that will make the Nature's Prophet back away as well. I mean, he just wants to farm / push, and with that Windrunner there, he's not gonna be able to do that, so he just backs off. Blink is complete, and he finds the Queen of Pain. No link is for her yet. Avalanche Tosh, and that's the age is gone, and she will be able to blink away, and that's exactly what Gamers University is expecting, so they're going away again as well. But that is just an example of what can happen when there is a blink on the Batrider. Of course, with the Linkosphere there, they would have been up for a surprise with Stellar being able to stop that from happening, but no Linkers yet. If that's actually going to be Lincolns, obviously. It could be. It could be. We'll find out though. There's smokes up all the time in this game. It's going to be M5. BKB ready. They're gonna find the Windrunner there, who's gonna get stunned and gonna get killed off. Leshrac picking up the last hit. Tiny now backing off as well. And it looks like they're just gonna give away this tower. They should be giving away this tower. There goes the Avalanche up on the Nature's Prophet, who just TP'd in. Toss still there, up on the span, but the right clicks as well. And it's Leshrac again that picks up the kill, so double kill for him. And then 5, they're just looking for blood rather than going for the tower. Apart from Solo now, probably wanting to go for the tower, yeah. They just decide to take it down. Power shot's going down, Flame Break as well. Do they want to find this? There should be last 2 up again. The Batrider, if he wants to go for something. Shackle ledges on the Queen of Pain. Edict going through again. Gale ledges on the Sven, who's going to try to back out. Ice Path, Venomancer, Sonic Wave hits on 3. Shadow Strike up on the Windrunner. She is going to be able to be back though. Power Shot will still do some damage, but that was the Venomancer already going down. And it looks like M5 actually going to give up. Or at least they came for the tower, they got the tower, and now they might be going for the last tier 2 tower standing on the map on the side of Gamers University. And just take that one down for good measure. And we have the gold graph, something that I haven't really checked that much this entire game. We are around 6k in favor of M5, with experience graph probably a bit higher than that. Actually not higher, but the drop is it looks a lot steeper. It is 4.5k, almost 5k in favor of M5 as well, because they of course got more kills. Power Shot will try to do what it can. Edict is there as well. There is a fortification if they want to use it. Flame Break from the side, Firefly from the side, that is. If there's a Flame Break, hits on 3 heroes. Power Shot will go through. Will they try to go for someone? Will they try to blink in and lasso someone? That is the question. It is 5 versus 5, and they would try to do that. And Linkus is not yet complete on the Queen of Pain. BKB is there on the Sven though. Stun, hitting on the Windrunner. No follow-up just yet. It's a bit of a dance. Ice Path doesn't latch. Shackle does latch on the Sven though. The Shrek Stun is gonna hit the Windrunner. Toss in from the Enigma, the Black Hole! It was almost perfect! It only catches one though, and it's gonna be a Macropire late in the middle of all of that. Ice Path is not hitting anything. Venomancer is gonna not be able to TP out. Will drop just like the Shrek drops. It's gonna be Tiny going down. Massacre on both sides. Buyback from the Venomancer. Triple kill on Dread. A buyback again from the Tiny. Batrider still tries to get Cedo before he will go down, and he actually gets it. He still will go down though, or he should. Yeah, he should, thank you. Jakiro will still go down though, but that's Crit getting a double kill. Impressive that he still was able to get that, and these two were the ones that bought back. It was a 5 versus 4. Tower still stands. What a fight. And that Black Hole. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. I was facepalming. So kind of covering my mouth with that. But yeah. It started out so good. I mean, you saw them hanging around you. This was like the Black Hole. And the heroes were standing like around there. It was so close. Queen of Pain is going to be found by the Tiny. He's going to Avalanche, Toss, and that should not be enough because Blink Away was earlier. Regen Rune up on the Queen of Pain, who's now going to chase the Tiny in return. And there comes the Windrunner as well. Blink Away, Shout, Sonic Wave, Ace. Gonna go down. Killing spree for her. Blink Away in 2 seconds. mechanism getting used by the Windrunner. There is the 4-star forward out of the Sprout. Stick charge being used. Blink away after that. Right clicks are going off, and that's the kill, and that's a double kill. No buyback for the Tiny this time if they want to continue going for this tier 2. We have 3 heroes here with the Leshrac actually moving back, probably going to pick up a TP just so he has that. Or, oh no, goes for a cloak instead. In the meantime, it's going to be Bedrider that has blinked in, wanted to do something, not going to be able to do something. Flamebreak will make sure that they think twice about chasing him down. He should be fine as well, or yeah, in theory he should be fine. Edict going through this tower, not as fine. And that's going to be a stun on Enigma. Enigma going down, Venomance is going down, Leshrac, nice job. And there's 3 heroes down. In total now everybody down. Tiny now only back up. Windrunner of course left to follow suit shortly. The only 2 ready to defend their base. Buyback from the Bedrider. They do need this. They do need to defend this. There's the God Strength. And that's going to be a shackle on crits only. Power shot to go through. Leshrac stun does not hit anything. Flame break. Last 2 hits on the Sven. Gonna drag him back. Ice Path will latch on the Tiny stun as well. In the meantime, Sven will still get picked up by the Bedrider, but Tiny drops as well. Shackle not latching on Leshrac because no more trees available. There is another flame break. Shout going off. Blinking from the Bedrider. Wants to go for something. Has not got his Firefly. Gets forced up the hill by the Windrunner though. Nice job there. Queen of Pain might still die. Lincoln's gets popped there. 4 stacks there. Will be TPing out. And just like the Jakira, will probably try to get out. Windrunner still getting the power shot off on the Queen of Pain, by the way. And she buys back. Nice power shot by Vufir. And they defend their barracks successfully in their tower as well. And I have to say, these fights... Oh, these fights, I mean, look at the gold. It is so much in favor of M5, but I think if we're going to look at the kills, not as much. Even though, you know, they got a team wipe and then they got fought off again. And it's going back and forth. And M5, they're still not able to push into the base of Gamers University, but we notice that they're just being more aggressive right now, trying to, this always looks so weird, trying to be more aggressive with getting their hands on those barracks. I mean, this is a Nature's Prophet who was farming the jungle while holding his guts so they don't spill out of his stomach. Okay, now he's got enough HP again. Confusing. And mech on Enigma. I'm just checking because I must have missed some items being picked up over the last couple of fights because there's so much gold over back and forth. We have actually spent picking up a Morbid Mask. We're probably going for Helm of the Dominator unless he really wants to go for Mask of Madness to even hit faster. Which could be the case, I have to say. I mean, you never know. You definitely never know. For stuff we already saw, Blink Daggers, saw that ones. And of course there were a lot of buybacks coming off from the Radiant team, so they wouldn't have that many items, new items up. And Queen of Pain bought back as well, of course, but we already saw the Lincoln Spear and she picked up now a Broadsword. So it's gonna go for some damage. It's gonna be an avalanche here. Sven being locked inside a lasso with his BKB on is now gonna turn around and try to go for something. We have Enigma already going down. Leshrac getting a double kill with also picking off the Venomance, and there it goes. Crit on the Bedrider again. Nature's Prophet getting the last hit for that one. And that is 3 heroes down very fast in favor of M5. And yes, they are low, but they are far from that. And we have Windrunner and Tiny again, the sole left survivors, or at least the sole left 2 heroes to be taken down, or to defend, sorry, yeah, to defend their barracks. So of course for M5 case to be taken down. Nature's Prophet being back here as well. And they're just gonna go for this tier 3 tower right now. Will be the first tier 3 to take down. Toss in from the Venomance, lands his ultimate. Is going down directly afterwards, but might force them back enough to be not going for these barracks. Sven actually sticking around for some reason. Has a mechanism charge, of course, so we'll be able to heal up, and they will actually back off. So even though that was totally a suicide toss in from the Tiny, that was worth it. They defended their barracks, I think, purely because of that one. Of course, gave some time for the rest of Gamers University to be up again as well, and they smoke up, trying to go for something. They have, of course, that black hole, which could be the game changer for Gamers University, because it's far from over yet, but they have to get that combination of with a black hole, with an avalanche tossed in the middle of all of that as well. But it's gonna be tough for them to do that, even though maybe they can get in the Roshan pick, because of course Roshan is gonna be the target now for M5. Nature's probably gonna TP in as well, so 4 heroes in that, 5 now with Queen of Pain blinking in there as well. If they could toss in there, get a black hole, that would be 5-man black hole, but they need to be there. And they are not all of them anyway, and they of course don't have vision there, so they couldn't tell. And now they back off again, knowing that they have to be safe, knowing that they will probably be not that safe if they're not in their base right now, because it's the M5 that's on the warpath. They got themselves the Aegis picked up by the Sven, and they want to go for blood. And they're gonna go for blood in the bottom lane, which is of course the lane where the tier 3 tower is already down. This game, it has quite a lot of kills, to be fair. Like 48 kills in 25 minutes. I don't think we should be complaining. Oh, hello! Why are you by yourself, Queen of Pain? That was painful. That was a blinking and lasso, and that was just an easy kill. In the meantime, though, split push, fortification gets forced out. Barracks will not go down. They're gonna change it, though. Flame break, and the flame break actually makes sure that the black hole doesn't hit everybody. That's not very good communication. Enigma goes down. And this might turn around very badly right now. 4-star forward for the Tiny to try to help him get out. But Nexus, he wants to go for someone. Oh, finds a Windrunner. Gets locked in an ice bed for Proof. He's gonna be stunned again, killed off. And now they can go for the barracks. And that flame break could have. It prevented one of the good black holes that could be going through with the toss in from the Tiny, but. Flame break saving the lives of M5 right there. Toss out from Nexus, who is actually still going to be popped his Aegis with Brad Rider being there. And it's going to be GG Cold, so we're going to have M5 taking home 2 points. After yesterday losing 2 points, today they are gaining 2 points in the GosuLeague Division 2. And of course, it is GosuLeague, so everybody plays each other twice. At the end of the season, the team with the most points wins, and you get a point for each win, so no 2 points now, 2 points for M5. And, of course, what's important to note here as well is, like, this is Division 2, so the team with the most points doesn't only win, but does also go to Division 1, which is, of course, where you want to be, because that is where you can compete with the bigger guys, and as well, of course, for the prize money. But yeah, this was the Division 2 match. M5 taken out, no, not really taken out, well, in a way, killed off Gamers University twice, and there we see them. Hello, Krut. You're gonna get close up there. Nature's Prophet cannot TP there. Oh, now he's back down. Uh-oh, and blinks out. Blink away afterward. That's still gonna get a kill. Should be getting a kill. Flame break. Blink again in 1 second. Blink. Shout. Hit. Kill. But yeah. My name is Sheever. I'm a GosuGamers caster. You can, if you want to support me, subscribe to my YouTube on youtube.com/SheeverGaming. That would be very much appreciated. Trying to go for 5K subscriptions. I don't think there's any more games for tonight, because there was gonna be a game between Empire and Skirmishes Elite, but that one got cancelled. If you have seen the messages that have been spammed out by AC and others as well, so that's not gonna be a match anymore. And so this was, I think, the last real competitive match of the night. So it's gonna be back to watching people play games. We want to continue watching streams. And GG gets called again. It was already called, right? Yeah, it was. Thank you. I'm just gonna wait until either everybody disconnected or until the throne falls. Either one of the two. In the meantime, I can already tell you that tomorrow is again not a day where there's gonna be a lot of Dota 2. I believe there's gonna be a Premier League match and one Division 2 match from GosuLeague as well. Actually, no, that's not true. I lie. So just a Premier League match so far, I think. So not a lot of Dota there. Oh, and tomorrow is also going to be the day where the finals are, semi-finals from the Star Ladder Pro Series. Will be casted by Villat. I don't know if it will be casted by Toby as well. I know I am not allowed to cast that, and there's no Dota TV for those, I think. But yeah, if you can watch Villat there. for the Russian cast. At least I think he is gonna be casting those.
Has fallen.
Anyway, thank you for watching this regardless. If you want to find out more about GosuLeague and which team is in which division and stuff like that, go check out gosugamers.net/Dota2.
Victory.
And you can just click on the banner on the right side of the screen, or the link that stands there. Below that link, actually, there is a button, I think it's a rocket contest. You can bet on the matches on Division 1 and Division 2. And if you are very good at it, you can win prizes. Rocket gear is what you can win, so you should definitely check that out because it's just free to participate. You're betting with the GosuGamers currency branches, so you know it doesn't cost you anything. It's not betting for money, but it is betting for winning gear from Rocket. So definitely worth trying that out. Because who would say no to free stuff? I mean, really. But yeah, that was it for me for tonight. I think so. I'm gonna close this, gonna give you a logo movie, and I'll be back here in a second. So have a good night if you're gonna do something else, and I'll see you in a bit.